Hi friends, I'm Dr. S.K. Pandey, and today I'll be discussing an important term used in international relations. This is anarchy. The term anarchy gets its origin in a Greek word, anarchos, Anarkhos. It means a state without a ruler. The meaning of anarchy is a state without a ruler. Dear friends, can we imagine a state without a ruler? And whenever there is incompetent ruler or no ruler at all, definitely life becomes so miserable. In fact, a state has come into being to end this anarchy, where the warlike situation prevails. In the words of Aristotle, the state comes into existence, originating in the bare needs of life and continuing in existence for the sake of good life. The social contractualist, like Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, Rousseau, also believed that there was an absence of authority in the pre-state age, and that's why life was miserable, especially in the philosophy of Thomas Hobbes. The life was nasty, brutish. Idealists believe that state is the most important facet of human life because man gets his best in the state. But what about the world? Is there any super state regulating the behavior of states? Is there any authority dictating the states? The answer is no, a big no. We know very well that the basic principles of modern state system came into existence after the Treaty of Westphalia in 1648, which was further articulated by Hugo Grotius, a famous jurist. This modern nation-state system emphasizes the sovereignty of the states as the most important element of the states. Thomas Hobbes is known as the first modern thinker to have applied the idea of anarchy in the international system, as he has described the pre-state age in his philosophy as an anarchical situation. Mahatma Gandhi is also called an anarchist. He is termed actually as philosophical anarchist. But his notion was based on spirituality. He considers the state as an instrument that uses the violence. That's why he doesn't like the state to remain in existence and to dictate the humans. He, however, believed that the human society should be guided by satya and ahimsa, or truth and non-violence. A man can govern himself better than state, according to Mahatma Gandhi. There was no need of state at all. It means that his notion of anarchy was different than that of Thomas Hobbes. Hobbes emphasized the need of state to end anarchy, while Mahatma Gandhi believed to end the state. That's very interesting. Realists believe that the international system is anarchical by nature. The neo-realist Kenneth Waltz, who has written a very good book, Theory of International Politics, considers that this is the anarchical structure of state that impacts the international relations comprehensively. Because of this situation, conflict arises. Liberal internationalists think that there is anarchy in the international system. However, they blame the realists to exaggerate this unnecessarily. According to the liberalists, without cooperation, this stage of progress of human civilization would not have been achieved. On the other hand, the constructivists believe that there is anarchy in the international system, but does not impact the world so much. Having got this theoretical base of anarchy, we can easily understand the situation of anarchy empirically. If we look around the world, we can understand that the conflicts which are going on between two states or more states are involved in that conflict, the states will decide the end of these conflicts. There is no authority which can dictate the state to end these conflicts for the permanent settlement and to restore the durable peace. For example, there is a war going on between Russia and Ukraine. Each side blames other for the outbreak of war. There is a loss of life and property, no doubt, but there is no authority to settle the dispute permanently. Friends, the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas in West Asia has destroyed both life and property. But despite that, there is no competent authority to settle the dispute and restore permanent peace. What would have happened had there been a dispute between the two individuals within a state on the other side? So the court in respective state would have given the binding verdict through a process established by law. Now you may have another thought. What about the International Court of Justice? In 2016, the International Court of Justice has given its verdict on the South China Sea, but China refused to follow. An international tribunal actually dismissed Beijing's claim to much of the South China Sea. The Permanent Court of Arbitration at The Hague said in 2016 that there was no evidence that China had exercised exclusive control historically over the key waterway. But China refused such ruling. And we know very well that International Court of Justice has jurisdiction which is based on consent. This doesn't have compulsory jurisdiction. And that's why anarchy prevails. And anarchy prevails in the international system. That's it from me. Thank you.